Not doing a review this time. People who know of me as such, or people who have started to follow me on these reviews, might know that I'm from near Leicester, and I'm a Leicester fan. When I was younger, I used to dabble in other teams, but I've always been Leicester. I used to be a season ticket holder, and I followed them all around the country, and spent a lot of money on them when I was younger. But as you grow up in life and you get married and have kids and a mortgage, you have to take priority where your money goes. And I stopped following Leicester, although I am a Leicester lad, Leicester fan. And the events of last night after the West Ham game hit home as such. The chairman, Vichai, I think that's how you say it. I'm not going to say it again and disrespect him, because I can't say words sometimes. And he really was a good chairman for Leicester. He built them up, and he's not one of these chairmen who would come in and just basically take everything out of the club and use it as a profit thing for their own personal gains, such as some that have used Premiership football clubs. And he came in, and they won the championship, got promoted, and then nearly got relegated the following year. But you know, they stuck by Nigel Pearson and stayed up. And then a bit later on, they won the Premier League, and none of that could have been possible without this amazing little man with a big heart for Leicester City. And I don't want to jump aboard the bandwagon of everybody saying things, but with me doing these reviews and trying to entertain you people, I just felt that I had to just say thank you to him and his family for what they did for Leicester. I mean, funny enough, I was a bit superstitious the year when they won the Premier League, because I got this thing where I didn't want to know the result till the end of the game. And I stuck through it. I found out a couple of results, and when I did find out, they'd either lost or drew. And it's come as a real shock, and I don't think it's just come as a shock to Leicester City fans. I've been on Twitter, and these people all over the world who are giving sympathies to Leicester City for this terrible tragedy. I think even if it was another club, and I'd still feel the same thing. It's football fans come together at a time like this. Yes, there's rivalries. Yes, there's hatred. I mean, let's not be stupid about this. There's hatred between clubs. But when things like this happen, that hatred gets put aside, and clubs and fans come together. And it really is a wonderful thing that people can come together in a tragedy like this. You always get the idiots. You always get the idiots who will take pleasure out of this. And, you know, when tragedies come in football, we football fans do come together, true football fans. And not that it means anything, but I'd like to say thank you for all those fans who have put messages on Twitter, and these people leaving things down at the King Power now, and different football shirts. And that's brilliant, because that's coming together to show support for Leicester and the family of Vichai. I think that's how you say it. I can't pronounce it. I'm terrible. You've seen my reviews, and I can't even say wasabi or whatever it is. And I just felt I had to say something, because I am a Leicester fan, and it's just that I have to prioritise my family first before going to watch a football match. And I'm just so sad of what's happened today. It's just, well, yesterday, it's just so unbelievable. So that's all it is, folks. I just wanted to say something. I don't know whether it's a tribute or not, what I've said, but like I said, with people know that I'm from Leicester lad. I'm a Leicester lad, and Leicester are my team. And I'll never forget that season when they won the Premier League. And that was another thing. All football fans seemed to just want Leicester to do well. Obviously not the Spurs fans at the time, because they were chasing hard. But even Spurs fans are putting on Twitter, you'll never walk alone thing. And that's quite touching. Quite touching. Even Forest fans, who have got a massive rivalry with Leicester, and Derby fans, and Coventry fans, they're all still saying it. And I think if it was the other way around, I would as well. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Football's such a funny game as such. How emotions run. And this is just so, so sad. Ladies.